Hello everyone and welcome to July theme week, and this week I've been doing a whole bunch of videos around home vacay. So I did a video yesterday that was a summer haul, and I've done my weekend routine and all sorts of fun stuff, so go and check out the playlist. I will link it in the info bar below in case you're interested, so go and check out those videos if you haven't already. And today I wanted to share some 5 quick tips because I haven't done a 5 quick tip video in forever. Almost knocked over the products I had here. So I wanted to share some products with you guys that I've been absolutely loving for like an in-home spa day kind of thing, as well as some tips and tricks and DIYs and all sorts of fun stuff. But before I get into it, I obviously want to share today's question that will give you a hint for tomorrow's video. And I want you to answer this question in Twitter or in Instagram and hashtag HOMEVACAY and myself at RachhLoves, so I can find it and add it into tomorrow's video. And yeah, that's it. Let's get into the video. Quick tip number 1 is not actually a quick tip. It is actually going to be a list of my favorite to buy masks, face masks that you can use at home. Because sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, I just don't have the patience to sit there and blend up this fancy concoction of face mask to put together. Or I just don't have the ingredients in the house, whatever. So here are some of my absolute favorites. So one is by First Aid Beauty, and this is a skin purifying mask with red clay, and this stuff is awesome if you deal with any sort of oiliness or breakouts or anything like that. This just really like purges your pores and gets rid of all the gunk in it, and also plus it is one of those peel off masks, so it's like the coolest and grossest thing ever to peel off. Love it, love it. The next one is by Kors, and it is the Wild Rose and Vitamin C Advanced Brightening Sleep Facial Mask. A lot of words in there. But essentially what it is it's a really hydrating mask that just makes your skin so much brighter and illuminating when you wake up in the morning. When you put this on, you have to remember this is a sleep mask. It's something that you put on your face and go to sleep. It's not one of those ones that you need to wash off afterwards. So you sleep on it, and then in the morning you rinse it off and your skin feels amazing. Like baby bum level of softness here. Another one of my favorite overnight masks is also by First Aid Beauty, and this is their overnight facial radiance mask. This is awesome. The only thing I don't like about this product, which is a little bit of a downside, but I don't even care, is if you put it on and then immediately go to bed, it feels a little bit sticky against like your pillow. But it doesn't leave a mark. I haven't had any staining or anything from it on the pillow because like the actual product itself is clear when you put it on. But if you leave it on for a little bit, like just like a couple of minutes or something, it's totally fine. It is dry and you can go to sleep, but thought I'd give you a heads up anyway. And last but not least, I wanted to share some more budget-friendly options because these can get pricey even though you need very, very little to actually get any sort of effect out of them. So I want to share with them in case you didn't know about these kinds of masks. You can pick these up at a Target or any store like that, and they're just one use, essentially, face masks. And you can try out a whole bunch of different ones this way, and that way you're not, you know, spending a ton of money on one single product. You get to try out a bunch until you find one you like, and then they have like bigger sizes of them that you can pick up if you find one you really like. So I've been trying out a whole bunch of these over the last couple of months, and you can get, I mean, if you use it wisely, you can get about 2 masks out of them. It just kind of depends on what the mask is, because sometimes if you leave it, like it'll dry up, so you have to be careful on how you like repackage it and all that stuff. So I have 1 by Freeman and 2 by Montagne Jeunesse, and these ones are actually natural and they're not tested on animals, which is always a plus. And then the Freeman ones are actually really, really well known. If you've tried any masks before that are from the drugstore, they have a really good one that's an avocado one, which I couldn't find in the little small packs to show you for you guys, but theirs is really good in case avocados are like ridiculously expensive in your area, because sometimes they are. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if I have really expensive avocados, I'm gonna eat them, I'm not gonna put them on my face. Quick tip number 2 is also not really a tip, but more of another list. And I also wanted to share with you obviously some DIY options in case you do have some time on your hand and you want to get a little bit more creative. There are obviously a million different masks that you can do at home that just require a couple of ingredients and you can put them together. I do a ton of these on a pretty regular basis. And so I'm not going to get into all of them because I've done a lot of videos on them. So instead I'm going to show you a nice big screen of all the different ones, and you can click on them. They will open up a new window so you can go and check them out later if you're interested. In case you're wondering, my skin is reactive and acne prone, a little bit sensitive, combination skin kind of thing right now. So these are masks that work really well for me, and hopefully they will for you as well. Tip number 3, draw yourself a bath, and when you do, put bags of green tea in the bath with you. I don't recommend drinking that though, that's disgusting. The green tea is actually not just good for ingesting, but it's also really good for your skin, and a lot of times people will use it as an actual toner for your face. So it just adds some more nutrients to your bath, and yeah, so that's a good tip. Do it. Tip number 4, fun fact, the back of your hands and your neck are the first to show your age, so it's really important to take care of those with sunscreen every day. Every day. But it's also important to exfoliate and moisturize that area as well, so make sure that you take that into consideration. I actually shared one of my favorite exfoliators and moisturizers and tips like that for your hands in Tuesday's video, which was my manicure essentials, and I did a whole like at-home manicure routine with my sister. So there are a couple products there. I'll share one tip with you, which is just to take coconut oil, slather it all over your hands. You can use olive oil too, that's really good. And then put on these things. These are just rubber gloves you can pick up at a Walmart or a Target or something like that. And you just put these on, and then it just like, you can soak in all of the moisture and not get all the grease all over everything in the house. So I put those on, and then I can tidy up around the house, or if I'm actually in like a relaxing mood, I'll sit down and snuggle up on the couch and watch TV or something like that. But it just, it's a great way to kind of soak up everything into your hands. You can also use them overnight, although I've never done that. I hear some people do though. Ooh, and also to the olive oil and coconut oil, and/or add vitamin E oil, and add it especially to the cuticle area. This is by Sally Hansen, and it has a little brush on the end. So you just paint them onto your cuticles, and it just helps to hydrate the area, because that area can look really gross and like dry and everything. So that's an added bonus to add to your regime. And then the final and last but not least 5 quick tip is to de-stress, detox, and de-tech. Try and take your phone and your iPad and your laptop and everything, turn everything off, and just like chill out with a book or a magazine and spend some time away from technology. I am telling you, sometimes it is like the best thing in the world to just like take some time away from all this stuff and like all the people and the texting and everything, and just like focus on your breathing and just get engrossed in a book or something like that. You will be surprised how rejuvenated you feel afterwards. It is awesome. Like, and I'm a person that like, you couldn't like tear this out of my hands or I might gouge your eyes out. Sometimes I will take time away from my electronics and just like relax with my family, or spend some time with a book or a magazine or something like that, and it's just a really good way to detox the mind. Because otherwise, if you're like me, you have a face mask on and then you're just doing work. Like, I'll put a face mask on and then I'll start editing, or I'll be answering emails or something like that. I'm like, what am I doing? This isn't relaxing at all. And that is everything for this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you love 5 quick tip videos. I'm hoping to do more in the future. They are really fun to do. And thank you so much for watching Home Vacay Week. Don't forget to answer the question for today's video, and thank you for sending in your answers to yesterday's question for today's video. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Love you girls. Mwah.